Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video. A very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm gonna talk about the planet Ketu. On the 12th of April 2022, the planet Ketu will enter the Libra sign. And this particular Ketu will be in the house of Venus. And Ketu considers Venus to be its friend. So Ketu will be in a friend's house at this point in time. Ketu represents a lot of things. It represents occult science. It represents paranormal activities. It represents psychic perceptions. It represents the mysteries of this world. It represents corruption. It represents diseases. It represents fears, phobias, and hallucinations. It represents delays and losses. It represents the handicapped people. It represents your spiritual growth and how detached you are from this world while staying in this world. The planet Ketu doesn't have a head. It doesn't have eyes. It doesn't have a nose. It doesn't have a mouth. It doesn't have ears. It doesn't have a head. It doesn't have a brain. It doesn't have a mind. It cannot see when it moves forwards. Yet the planet Ketu wants to move forward. It has hands, it has a heart, it has legs, and it wants to move forward at all costs. Ketu is considered a fire element. It is a fiery planet. In spite it not having a head, it wants to move forward at all costs. Ketu will move forward in spite of its fears, phobias, and hallucinations. And Ketu likes to play blind, just as in a card game, where you start betting your money without seeing your cards. So you can consider Ketu to be a gambler, a risk taker, and courageous as well. Because in spite of Ketu not able to see, it wants to move forward with its legs. Ketu knows without its sight, it can stumble, it can fall, it can trip over, it can trip while moving forward. But it shows courage to move forward in spite of it being handicapped, in spite of not having a head. So at this point in time, Ketu will be in the Libra sign. Seeing the planetary positions and Ketu in the Libra sign, I want to tell you all something today. I want to tell you all that at this point in time, you need to understand and know that God is controlling this world. One thing is certain in this world, that nothing is certain. But one thing I can tell you all with certainty is that God is that powerful entity who is ruling this world, who is holding this universe on his palm, and several other universes. The God who is holding several universes on his palm, God is loving and protecting all the things in it, including us. So you need to understand that everything what is happening in this world is God's wish. Somebody asked me, what is astrology? What are these planets? I told him, just as human beings have automated their world, just as human beings have automated their factory, just as human beings have automated their office, they have utilized automation for their convenience. Hence, God has created these planets. Because if human beings can automate their office, their factories, their life, so why can't God? God has automated the life of human beings by creating these planets. And these planets are ruling human beings. These planets are controlling human beings. These planets control your today and tomorrow. Hence, God has automated the life of human beings through these planets. And hence, these planets control the life of human beings. We have understood that everything is in God's hands. But this particular planet Ketu teaches us that we must act in this world. If you are capable of acting in this world, you must act in this world in spite of your problems, in spite of your difficulties, in spite of your predicaments, in spite of your ordeals, in spite of your weaknesses, in spite of your failures, in spite of your disappointments. You must act. You must act every day, every moment if you are capable of doing that. If God has woken you up today, this morning, you must understand that God isn't done with you as yet. If you have woken up this morning, then let me tell you that your purpose of your life hasn't finished. If you have woken up this morning, then you still have work to do on this planet Earth. You still have to do something to make a difference to this planet Earth. Otherwise, God wouldn't have woken you up this morning. The reason God has woken you up this morning is because you have to complete certain tasks on this planet Earth. You have to complete certain work on this planet Earth. And if you want someone to remember you much after you have left this planet Earth, then you must act. Then you must work. Because everyone in this world was sent by God for a greater purpose. And this is what the planet Ketu will teach us during this time when Ketu is in the Libra sign. I am reminded of a poem which is very appropriate when Ketu goes into the Libra sign. And the poet says that trust no future, however pleasant. Let the past bury its dead. Work in the living present with heart within and God overhead. And exactly that Ketu will teach us when Ketu will be in the Libra sign. You must act at this point in time without thinking about the results. You must act at this point in time without attaching yourself to the results of your actions. And you should act in this world at this point in time with all your might. Work hard at this point in time and listen to your heart. Because where your heart is, there your treasure is also. So if your mind tells you to do a certain thing and your heart tells you to do another thing, you need to listen to your heart at this point in time. As I told you that where your heart is, there your treasure is also. So at this point in time, move forward with your life, not thinking about what will happen in the future. And for those people who haven't started their journey towards their goals and dreams, once you start moving forward with your life would show you what your purpose of your life is, what the calling of your life is. So at this point in time, you need to take that first step. You don't need to think about the destination where you are going. You just need to take that first step at this point in time. Because once you start your journey towards your destination in that car, you will find many signs on the road. You will find many people on the road to guide you towards your destination. Don't get discouraged. Don't get disheartened that your destination is very far. Your goals and dreams of your life are very far. All you need to do at this point in time is take your first step. Start driving that car at this point in time, and I am certain that you will find your way towards your destination, towards your goals and dreams of your life. The results of your action is not in your hand. But if you are in a situation to act, you must. And you must act every day of your life, whether or not you are rich, whether or not you are educated, whether or not you have a huge bank balance, whether or not you are healthy. You must act. You must make a statement in your life every day at this point in time. If you act now, then Ketu will pull you towards your greater work of your life, will pull you towards your goals and dreams of your life, which you were born for. Well, this is one more video on Ketu in the Libra sign and how you should progress your life during this time. Well, if you want some specific predictions about yourself, then you can contact me directly. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. There are no duplicates of a life. You will not get a chance to live this beautiful life once again. And in order to live the best version of yourself, you need to boost your luck. You need to enhance your luck. You need to increase your luck. And I have several remedies for you to increase your luck, to boost your luck. You know, these remedies which I'm talking about are a fusion of astrological remedies, Vastu remedies, and religious remedies, which can be utilized by any person of any religion. And if you want me to pray for you, because prayer can move mountains. So if you want me to pray for your health, wealth, success, prosperity, money, business, career, job, relationships, love relationships, children, property, marriage, married life, etc., 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 then also you can contact me. And if you want a Vastu visit of your flat, home, office, residence, factory, etc., 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 then also you can contact me. And if you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you can contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great life ahead. God bless you all. जय माता दी, जय मां काली।